they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 south-central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The Rosebud Exchange in Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs, kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Platte, South Dakota. Winter Warriors live production of the championship pool as the Winter Lady Warriors getting ready to take on the Burke Lady Cougars. The Lady Cougars just lost to Parkston in an exciting 3-set match. Burke took it to Parkston in the first set, and then Parkston came screaming back in set 2 and took set 3. I don't remember what the final was, 25-16, I think. So Parkston staying undefeated so far in the tournament. Burke coming in now. As of the their last 3 matches, they are sitting at 26-4. Winner after their 2 wins this morning, sitting at 21-6. These two teams met back in the end of August. It was Winner's 3rd match, I believe, of the season. It was Burke's first, and Burke took it to the Lady Warriors 3-1, and we are underway here. Attack by Livy Audis there. That is... Try to get you some names for the Burke players here. Kyrie Matuka is the libero. Number 13 will be Daytona Paris. She is a senior. Number 6 is Emmy Spencer. She'll be doing the setting. She is a junior. Serving here is number 7, Brianna Davis, a senior. Also at the net, number 11 is Paige Beckers. She is also a senior. I believe I said number 6. For Winter, the usual starting lineup out there. Winter down quickly here, and that's not the way you want to start. Winter didn't get a lot of warm-up time. You wonder, I mean, they've been sitting for probably an hour. Didn't get a lot of warm-up time. We're sitting in the bleachers, and just kind of wonder, coming out flat here. They did that against Platte, too, though, so we'll see if they can regroup here. Nice tip over there, but great dig, but that time Burke unable to keep it up in play. And why don't I update the scoreboard? Levi's running camera for me here. I apologize for that. So Burke is up 3-1. I'm going to do production. We're in a little tighter quarters closer to the court, so Levi's going to do camera work, and I'll run production and have the play-by-play. Winner now back down 2 points down, back 3-2. Livy Audis with the serve. Going to come right back to the Lady Warriors. Good job by Sargent to keep it alive. Set back up to Sargent. What a dig there by the Lady Cougars. And somebody's in the net for Winter. Yep. Give Brianna Davis credit. What a dig. Burke comes in again, now sitting at 26-4. Excuse me. Yeah, 26-4. They were 24-3 coming in on the day. They have 9 seniors. This is a senior-loaded squad. Of course, last year they were the 3rd place team at the Class B state tournament, just falling short of the championship match, but coming back and winning that 3rd place set. Last year, these two teams met. It was Burke beating the Lady Warriors 3-0. Again, back at the end of August. Winter took the first set, 25-21, then it was Burke 25-17, 19, and 20. And right now it's 4-3 here early as I'm behind on the scoreboard again. And that's going to tie us up at 4 apiece. As Alice Wilson will go back and serve. Levi, you want to zoom in just a little bit on the camera? Trying to get as much of the court as we can. That's why I have Levi running camera. And they're going to call that a lift on Sargent. Top button. So we get our camera adjusted here. 5-5 our score as Kylie Sokshin back to serve. Here in set 1. Winner will take on Parkston. Oh, after the conclusion of this one. And that will determine who is the champion of the Big Dakota. If Parkston defeats Winner, no matter what happens here, they will win Big Dakota. Wrong conference. the SESD conference tournament. Last year was won by Mount Vernon Plankington, and they are playing for 7th, 8th, and 9th this year. That one going to come back over. So nice job. And Winter really out of system here as that tip kill is going to go to number 9. That is Caitlin Hagberg, another senior. Again, 9 seniors on Billy Joe Indall's team here. Otis with the up, back set outside over here to Sargent. And that one going to go off the fingertips of Brecken Pistolka, 5'4" sophomore. Blocked at the net, played up by the Lady Warriors here. Set up to Ironheart. She's blocked, but good defense by Burke. And that one too strong. And we're going to be tied up at 7 apiece here. That'll send Sargent back to serve. Tough serve. That's going to come back over. Joust at the net. Winner's got to get it over. Sokshin says, I'll take it. And, ooh, that might have been out, but Matuka running it down. And we've got a net violation on Root here. Gracie, again, out there playing through that ankle injury. Got that brace on that right ankle. She played well in her first 2 matches here, being back after missing 2. Another great dig by Matuka there. And that one going to be too strong by Brianna Davis. And we're tied up at 8 apiece. As we see 7th Ziegler coming back in to serve for the Lady Warriors. Short serve. Davis with the up. See if Winter can take advantage of this. Blocked at the net and off the block and down. And that little campfire shot, kill for Barfus. Lily's been kind of quiet today. Got a lot of hitting opportunities, especially against Wagner, but Wagner so good on defense, she didn't get a lot of kills. And that one going to be down the line, and the kill for the Lady Cougars. I didn't catch a number. I believe that was Hagberg, I believe. So tied up 9s here. Hagberg with the serve, back set. Here's Otis on the swing. And that'll be a free ball, but it will not get over as Hausman couldn't quite get enough on that one. And Winter retakes the 10-9 lead. Gracie Rutt now back to serve. Top 3 teams played out as according to their seeding. Parkston came in the 1, Burke the 2, Winter the 3, and that'll be down. As I believe, I don't know if Winter got a block on it, but it is a point. So this is the 2-3 seed playing each other. Rick, cross-court serve, that's tight to the net. Otis says, I'll take it, thank you. And Winter takes a 12-9 lead here. But you can never count this Lady Cougars team out. Billy Joe Indall has built this program up over the last 10 years or so, and they're usually a mainstay at the state tournament anymore, and more than likely will have a great chance of being there, and that's going to be a lift on Winter. Very good chance of returning to that Class B tournament. Of course, all 3 classes in Rapid City this year, middle of November. Very experienced team coming back. They did graduate 6 seniors, but 9 returners. Oh, nice hustle. A lot of one-arm saves, but that time 4 hits on the Lady Cougars. Yeah, the 3 losses coming in today. 1 to Warner for Burke, 26-6. 2 to a very good Gayville Volun team, 25-4. And then dropping their 4th loss of the season to Parkston here just a few minutes ago. And that is going to be a point for the Lady Warriors. Good serving by Livy Otis. Good hustle by the Lady Cougars. Of course, Burke and Parkston, all of the teams here at the SESD tournament are partnering schools on the Live Ticket Network. They all do a great job of bringing you the live streams throughout the year. All 9 teams part of this conference. Sounds like we're adding at least 1 team, if not 2, to the conference next year. Miller for sure, and possibly Kimball White Lake going to add to the conference as Soction powers through the block. And Winter has a 15-10 lead, so this conference is growing. Going to be up from 9 teams to 10, maybe 11. Be interesting how they do a tournament. Otis cross-court serve. Davis with the pass. Tuca bounce pass to the outside, and Hausman cannot get that one to go across. And Coach Indahl says, we better talk about this. She's going to take a timeout. We'll take it off, so we'll be back here in about 30 seconds.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back in Platte, Winter with a 16-10 lead here in set 1. Lady Warriors defeated Platte in 2 straight this morning and then turned around and beat Wagner 2 straight. An exciting first set against against the Red Raiders, 30-28. And Sargent, too big of a swing on that one. Winter beat Platte Geddes 25-17, 25-17, and then beat Wagner 30-28 and 25-16. Of course, Winter will turn around and come right back here on late Monday afternoon to take on the Lady Black Panthers. That is the regular season finale for Winter. And that one off the overhand dig of number 5. That is Brecken Pistolka. Again, only a sophomore. And again, I apologize, my scoreboard is behind. Should have left Levi in production. Oh, great up by Wilson there to save it for Winter. Both these teams, very, very good volleyball programs. Both have had some epic battles over the years. Coach Indahl took over this program and changed it for the better. Set up in the middle, Hausman. There's Wilson again, a great save. Sargent down the line and in. 19-11, the Lady Warriors up by 8. As Coach Indahl going to make a change here. Coming in, number 18 is Azaria Koenig. She's a 5'5" freshman. I hope I said her first name right. It's Wilson again, high floating serve. Double attack, and Hausman lays that one down. She is another tough one to defend. Emmy Hausman, one of those 9 seniors. This is Kyrie Matuka, the libero. Ooh, tough pass. And the joust at the net. Winner, they're going to say illegal attack by the Lady Warriors there. So Lady Cougars trying to climb back in this. They're never out of anything. Set up Sargent out of the middle, and she mistimed it. Can never count a Burke team out. Trying to make a little run here. This, again, Tuca with the serve. Set up Sargent. That one she got a hold of. Not a lot, but enough off the block attempt. Goes out of bounds off the Lady Cougars. So we'll have coverage of the Winter Parkston match a few minutes after the conclusion of this. And an ace serve for Winter senior Kylie Soction. And Coach Indahl going to use that last time out. We're going to take it with her. We thank you for watching and listening to WinterWarriorsLive.com on the Live Ticket Network.
Dreaming of a perfectly manicured property? Or maybe just making those weekend chores a whole lot easier? Grossenberg Implement has the answer. Right now, you can get special low-rate financing on powerful and versatile John Deere compact utility tractors. Large or small, we've got them all. And they do it all, too. From mowing to tilling to landscaping and hauling. Visit your local or go to grossenberg.com for low-rate financing on compact tractors.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Coach Indahl using her last time out of the set. Winner up by 7. Soction serving. Tough pass, just gonna be, they're gonna call a lift. Yep, that was a tough pass there for the Lady Cougars. Took a little bit of an overpass on the serve receive. Winner can't let up here though. We saw Burke absolutely just manhandle Parkston in the first set and then Parkston just, man, they woke up. And might have been a little mistiming there by Ironheart, but it's enough to get it past the block and fall in the donut hole there. Good serve again by Soction. Ooh, this can be tough. Nice job by Hausman to keep it alive. Back row tech from Otis. And yep, that's a lift. Yep, they're gonna say Peyton swung her hands too much. Peyton would have been better to try to set it up. Set it back to Root. This is Hausman with the serve. She's been playing a lot of volleyball for this program. Blocked! And nobody on the other side of the net for the Lady Warriors. Again, here come the Lady Cougars. Tough serve again. Another joust. And they're going to get, they're going to call Root in the net. That was close. Good timeout there was called by Coach Indahl. Her team's climbing back into this. And that one is down for an ace. Winner not protecting those lines. Got to know where you're at. Awesome, another good serve. Set up outside. Here's Ironheart. And that one right down the line. And the kill is going to be good for number 6. That's Emmy Spencer. And Coach Kieser wants the timeout. We'll step away also. Burke back within 4.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
There's a lot of...
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Coach Kieser having to use a timeout as that big lead for the Lady Warriors is dwindled down to 4. Emmy Hausman, good serving. Right at Otis again. Back set over to Sargent. Davis with a little roll shot over. Root gonna have to get it over there. Ooh, that was a flat set. Oh, miscommunication there. Winner's got to do a better job of communicating. Lucky there. And then off the block of Ironheart. I just said, don't count out this Lady Cougar team. Had an 8-point lead, and it has dwindled. That one too long by Hausman, though. So we're at our first set point of set 1. And Peyton Sargent back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Good floating serve. Oh, great up there by the freshman. Outside to Otis. Boy, Matuka covers that court so well. That one too strong, and that'll do it as the Lady Warriors do take set 1 25-20, and they will have a 1-0 lead going into set 2. We're going to step away. We'll be back here in about 90 seconds.
Uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and equal opportunity provider.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Fall is here, and at Elevate Agronomics, we're ready to help you score on your operation. From winter wheat and cover crop seed to fall burn down herbicides and custom wheat seed treating, we've got your fields covered. And don't forget your cow herd. Our livestock product lineup includes products built for fall calving, weaning, and more to help keep your herd in winning shape. Stop in at our office in Winter or give us a call as you make your fall plans. We are looking forward to cheering on Winter this season. Go Warriors and Lady Warriors. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back in Platte, as the Winter Lady Warriors take set 1 from the Burke Lady Cougars, 25-20. Of course, when these two teams met at the end of August, Winter won the first set, and then it was Burke after that. So this Burke team will not go away quietly. We know that. Winter will take on Parkston following the conclusion of this one. Again, don't forget, Monday night, Lady Warriors travel back here to Platte. That match will be brought to you by the Platte Geddes Black Panthers live crew. And don't forget, Thursday night, Clark Willow Lake crew will be bringing you the live stream of the boys football. Warriors versus the Cyclones in the second round of the Class 11B football playoffs. And we're going to start out things with Gracie Root serving. Waiting for Mr. Carter Bull over there to... I think he was on his phone. He's just like a kid. Got to be on his phone. That one too strong. I thought Wilson was going to go for it. First Lady Warriors looking for big power points here as they're fighting to stay ahead of Lakota Tech. And that region's 7A. And a big block there. It's coming back over. Barfa says, I'll just take it. Use my left hand. She tried doing that against Wagner, and it didn't work. And then Wagner made a big run in that first set. But this time it worked for the senior from Winter. And that's an ace serve for Root, as that goes off the arms of Brianna Davis. Winter looking to avenge that loss earlier in the season. Dropped the Lady Warriors 1 and 2. There's Hausman, great attack. Free ball here. Good job by the Lady Warriors to keep it alive. Quick set, gonna be tipped over. Sakshan blocked, but out of bounds, off the block. Lady Cougars right there, but big swing by Sakshan. Too much on it, and the block goes right out of bounds. Number 23 in the match, Annie Conant for the Lady Cougars, a 5'7" junior, and there's the first point for the Lady Cougars. First time calling her name today. Of course, Annie, originally from Winter. Her father, Bob, was one of our play-by-play announcers. Unfortunately, lost Bob to a health condition several years ago, and he's watching from up above. Just like that, Lady Cougars back within 2. This is Davis. She is a tough server. Setter's out. Somebody's got to take it. Winter not getting anything set up offensively, and Hausman, that one just long. Way she swings hard. Fun player to watch, been playing a lot of volleyball again for Burke. Libby Otis now serving. Davis going to run a long ways to set that up. Otis just put her arms up in self-defense. Set up in the middle and into the net and down. Point Lady Warriors, as that's number 13, Daytona Paris. Good serve again from Otis. Davis with a nice pass. Bump set to the outside. Ooh. Oh, and Sargent. Don't see her miss that a lot. Wasn't a great rotation there for Winter. As number 5 coming back in is Brecken Pistolka, 5'4" sophomore. And that one just long. Thought that thing might die. The way it was floating like I was gonna say a dead duck, dead pheasant. But does go out. And ooh, don't like those overhand digs like that. I was afraid somebody's gonna break his fingers. Sargent, and that might have been going out, but off the hands of Pistolka, Briley Pistolka, as she was defending her corner there. Makes the score 8-3, Lady Warriors. If you're just turning on the match, Winter took the first one 25-20. Wilson high floating sets. Little miscommunication there by Burke. See if Winter can take advantage of it here. Set up Sakshin, and Sakshin just missed that one. Kylie's been hitting hard today. That one hard hit, but just right into the net. So Matuka now back to serve. Short serve. Winter's going to have to get it over here. Free ball. Hausman, and she'll get it past the overhand dig of Gracie Root. Good serve again from Matuka. Hausman just off the top of the tape. Sakshin just gets it over. And the push over and off the outstretched arms of Sargent. Burke back within 2. Matuka still serving. Another tough serve. Winter's got to start getting some hits, some attacks on the ball. That one just out. Lady Warriors really struggling here to get anything set up offensively. Burke back within 1. Credit Matuka doing a nice job. That one, I just jinxed her. Done that a few times today to some of the opposing servers. So Saksha now back to serve. Beautiful up by Matuka. Shows why she plays that lib. And then Hausman says, why am I doing that? Got to get a swing on it. Right down the line. Hausman does get the swing there. Brick tries to sneak it over. Burke ready for it. There's a close one to the net, and they're going to get a net violation called on number 6, Emmy Spencer. Boy, I thought that was mostly the ball in the net, but referee saw it different. Ooh, Sakshin gives it right back with the service error. So now back to serve Emmy Hausman. 5'11" senior. Yeah, 9 seniors. Senior loaded team here, Lady Cougars. Side to Odd. Oh boy. And Otis and Ironheart running into each other. Sargent calling for it. They set her up and powering through the block. Sophomore for Winter with a huge kill. Big swing. Sargent, ooh. Peyton with the kill, and then the service error. Emmy Spencer now, a junior with the serve. Good serve. Oh, that's a double hit on Lady Cougars. Boy, there's not much you could do there. Davis she was shocked. I think everybody in the building was shocked that it went over. And just a tough one to play up. She was right there, though. 7th Ziegler, the sophomore for the Lady Warriors, back in to serve. Job by Otis, calling off everybody. Barfus will just tip it deep. Back set. Ooh. I get nervous seeing those Winter girls. That's how. We don't need another injury in that one out, but we're going to have a net violation on the Lady Warriors, I believe. I'm not sure who they called. After you saw Gracie go down with that ankle injury in Corsica, it wasn't running in. Her and 7th both went out, or excuse me, Ironheart both were at the net. And I think it was just a slippery floor, and Gracie come down and fortunately did not break it like they thought it was. Playing through a nasty ankle injury. Back row attack. Oh! If Emmy Spencer plays softball, she just made a heck of a catch, but that doesn't count in volleyball. Sargent with the back row attack. I got it to Spencer so quick, all she could do is catch it. And the ace serve for Gracie Root. Winner back up by 5. Ugh, a lot of service errors. Might be getting some tired legs out there, both teams. Some very competitive matches. Back set, back to, I didn't even see who got the attack. And that one's gonna be into the net. Point Lady Warriors, 4 hits on Burke. For the Lady Warriors, of course, 4 seniors for Winter. And that's an ace. Not sure if the senior class for the Lady Warriors is, if they've ever beat this Burke team. Burke's been kind of had Winter's number the last several years. Always been some good matches, but. And we had a sub here. Nope, now we're ready to go. Set over to Hausman. Good job for Otis getting out of the way there. Ooh, this is tight to the net, and 4 hits on the Lady Cougars. Winner back up by 7. See if Coach Indahl uses a timeout. Not yet. She still has one in her pocket. Good serve again. Matuka, beautiful save. Ooh, another tight one, and that's 4 hits. As that one touches the tape. And Coach Indahl gonna use the timeout now. Her last one, we'll take it also. Thank you for watching and listening. We'll be back after word from one of their sponsors.
Key for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Lady Warriors lead set 2, 19-11. Here in set 2. They lead 1-0. They took the first one 25-20. Coach Indahl using her last timeout of the set. Her team won't go away quietly. We know that. Saw them come back there in set one. Davis going to set outside. Hausman right down the line, just like you draw it down the middle, I should say. Good timeout called by Coach Indahl. Brecken Pistolka, the sophomore, now back in to serve. Lady Warriors got to be careful here. Outside to Sargent, but too long. Oh no, somebody went down. Did not see what happened. That is number 13, Daytona Paris, went down. And let's hope that young lady's okay. We're going to step away, and we'll be back shortly.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Not what you want to see. Daytona Paris going out with an injury. Don't know if it's an ankle or a knee. She's very upset over there, as they had to take her out with some help, as Sargent, the big slam. Let's hope she'll be okay. Winter just went through that with Gracie Root. Fortunately, Gracie back out there playing, and let's hope Daytona will be okay too. Pretty visibly upset on the bench. Oh, that might have been going out, and almost a rebound there by Liviotis. Let me get my scoreboard update. 20-14 Winter leads here. So Matuka, Winter had trouble with her serves last time. Nice one-arm save there. This will be a free ball. Oh boy, girls running into each other. Sakshin blocked, and nobody there for the Lady Warriors. Huge block. I believe that was number 9, Hagberg. And here come the Lady Cougars. Winter got to really be careful here. Sargent again. Matuka, nice save. Free ball here. Boy, Matuka just covers that floor so well. Blocked at the net, and good hustle. That ball, nope, it hit the floor. Burke saying it did not, but yeah, it did. I believe diving for it. I could not see if that was 6 or 5, but credit them. All-out effort. And Winter back up by 6. Sakshin serving. Short serve. Oh, miscommunication there between the Lady Cougars. And, okay, my bad. I guess Coach Indahl did have a timeout left. So we'll take it also. Winter does lead at 22-15.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Thought Coach Indahl had used both of her timeouts, but apparently not. And that one in, the ace serve coming out of the timeout for the Lady Warriors. It's Kylie Sakshin dropping that right in the back row. But again, Winter's got to be careful here. 8-point lead, yes, but no lead is safe against the Burke team. Here's Hausman. She's blocked. Can they save it? And they cannot. And we are at match point for the Winter Lady Warriors. As first match point coming up here with Sakshin. And that'll do it as the Lady Warriors avenge that early season loss and take down an excellent Burke Cougars team, 25-20, 25-15. Burke will finish the tournament 2-2 on the day, and their record will now go to 26-5 on the season. So we will have a true championship match coming up here as both Winter and Parkston undefeated here in the SESD tournament, and the winner of this next match will be crowned the champion of this conference tournament. We're going to stay here. We'll run some ads, get our scoreboard switched out, and be back for Lady Warrior Volleyball.
Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home, now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in Winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in Winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
It's a particular kind of joy when people come together. There's really nothing like it. And isn't it amazing in that magic moment how all the distance between us, all the obstacles, just disappear? Wherever, whenever, however. Connecting you to what matters most.
Hi, this is Logan from Litas Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offer is on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Life Mutual Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back in Platte, as we will have a true championship match here, as the winner Lady Warriors just defeated Burke 2 straight, will take on the Parkston Trojans, the 1 seed. This is the 1-3 matchup. The winner of this is your SESD conference champion for this year. Parkston coming in, sitting right now at 26-5 on the season. Their losses come to Wagner, Warner, Madison, West Central, and Miller. So a couple common opponents there with Winter. And, of course, Winter beat Platte, Wagner, and just beat Burke to advance to this match as a true championship match. These two teams met just over a month ago over in Parkston, and the Lady Trojans took it in 3 straight, 26-24, 25-20, and 25-18. So Winter looking to avenge another loss on the season here if they can. Get you some players here for the Trojans. Number 18, I believe, is Kennedy Knipling. She's a 5'9" freshman. They are wearing pink jerseys. I believe the numbers are the same as their regular ones. Number 6 is Berkeley Zebert. She is a 5'6" junior. Number 11, the libero, is Addison Kane. She's a 5'6" junior. Number 12 out there is Kiara Oakley, a 5'9" junior, and that's not the way the Lady Warriors wanted to start. Get you a couple other players. See the freshmen come back out. Number 1 is Alexis Holzbauer. She's a 5'6" junior. 2 seniors, 6 juniors, 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen on this very good Parkston team. So they're going to bring back a pretty good chunk next year. Last year they went 21-13 overall. Lost in the Sodak 16 to Kadoka. They are, of course, the Class B team. They're sitting number 1 in Region 4B right now. And they take the early 2-0 lead here. Parkston lost to Burke here earlier this afternoon. And another ace serve. Winner starting out slow. Actually, Burke manhandled them pretty good in that first set, 25-12, I believe. But Parkston came back with a vengeance and took the next 2. And that sets up 2 undefeated teams here today. As Root just punches that back over in self-defense, coming on the slide. And that one going to fall for the Lady Warriors. So first point for Winter. Winter now sitting at 22-6. Parkston with 3 victories today. Again, sits at 26-5. Bump pass to the outside, and that one too wide, and that's out of bounds off of Kiara Oakley. Number 3 also out there, Kendall Herman, 5'6" junior. And that gets us win. Score 3-2 is Livia Otterson. Wilson doing a nice job calling everybody off, and Root, that's not probably the position Root needs to be or wants to take that. That would have been better for her to maybe to roll shot that over. Set up outside, Sargent, did that hit the antenna? The line judge over here put up his flag, but the referees say no, it fell at Parkston's feet. So Alice Wilson serving, high floating serve, Kane with the pass. That's blocked. Good concentration there by Oakley. That's Kiera Oakley. It's set out here from the other pin, and that one just long. So Wilson scored tied at 4 apiece. Thought that might go out. Yeah, ooh. Good job by Otis calling off everybody. Nice set over to Sargent. Oh no, we got another rolled ankle here. Oh boy. We just saw that against Burke, and I do not know who that is. That one I saw. And it's either an ankle or a twisted knee. Let's hope she is okay. Teammate's going to help her up. That is number 2. That is Finley Bogenreef, a 5'7" senior, and is the setter. Let's hope. Looks like she's going to try to stay out there. Maybe walk it off a little bit. And she is going to tough it out and stay out there. Fortunately, it wasn't worse. It didn't look good when she went down. Sometimes those twisted ankles, they look worse than they are at first, but fortunately, she's still out there. Going to tough it out. So still tied at 4 pieces. They did stop the play. That's a lift, yep. And that's Wogenreef there. You can tell that she's in some pain. Maybe they might take her out and try to tape it up. Oh, Wilson just talk about a donut hole shot. Yeah, his Parkston player is a little discombobulated at the moment. Pass from Kane. Wogenreef the set outside, and that hit the antenna. And point Lady Warriors as the attack made there by Isabel Leichner, 5'9" junior. Oh, tough. Winter was ready for a harder attack than that, I think, and just kind of got caught on their heels. So Kiera Oakley with the serve. Sargent has been swinging hard. Whew. Hammer shot. Termination, as they like to say. She terminated that sucker. Sakshan with a good serve. Boy, we can tell Bogenreef she's laboring out there, but she's going to stick it out. Oh boy, Winner. A little confusion there. Nice up by Sokshin. Back row here from Otis. Just gets it off the top of the tape. Those are hard to defend. Credit to Holzbauer there, but just couldn't quite get there quick enough. Oh, and Sokshin just hit the jump. So Bogenreef gonna go back and serve here. 5'7" senior. Again, only 2 seniors on this Parkston team. She and number 11, the libero out there. Oh, you can tell that ankle is bothering her. So 10-6 our score. Sargent serving. He tipped back to the Lady Warriors here. Outside to Otis. She's blocked, but plays it up. Wilson right there. Quick tip over. Another tip back to Winter here. Side middle set up to Ironheart, and the big block. Good play there by Isabel Leichner. Winter had it there, but the block was perfectly timed. So Addison Kane serving here, the libero. Ooh, Otis, nice adjustment. And can Parkston keep it alive? Great hustle by the Trojans. Gracie tried to sneak it over. They were ready. Quick set up, Otis. Blocked again. That ball's still playable. Good rally going here. Set up Ironheart, and Ricky says, I'll take that help from the net. Doesn't always have to be pretty if it works. 7th Ziegler now back in. Oh, no. The ball got away from her. She thought it was going to hit the wall, and it kept rolling. And the miss hit. Boy, that got over. I thought that was going out to the right. Again, it doesn't have to be pretty if it works. I believe that was who is serving. I believe that was Zebart with the, just kind of mistimed it, but got enough of it. Barfus been kind of quiet today. Hasn't had tons of kills. Trying to get one here, and she will. She heard me talking about her. Coach Keyser telling the girls, keep swinging. Big victory over Wagner and Burke today really gives Winter some huge power points, getting ready for region play here. Trying to get that first round bye. Play that first week in November. And that one right in. Perfect shot. Good setup by Parkston there. Nobody there for Winter as Herman finds the back hole. Puts it in for the kill. This is Alexis Holzbauer now with the serve. Again, oh, not a good serve received there. An ace serve for Holzbauer. Again, Parkston, Class B, sitting number 1 in Region 4B. And having a heck of a season. Trying to get back to the state tournament. Very good chance of doing that. That's touched at the net and off of Parkston. Gives Winter the point. As Otis will go back and serve for Winter. Nice concentration by the Trojans there to keep it alive. Barfus with a little dump shot. Campfire was open. Why not? Sokshin with the attack. Played up nicely by the Trojans, but too strong, out of bounds. That was Kendall Herman. And we're going to have a timeout called by Parkston here as the Lady Warriors have a 15-10 lead. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Lady Warriors lead 15-10 here in set one. But this Parkston team, they've played back from huge deficit, lost that first set to Burke big, and then just came back on fire. And dump shot over by Sargent. Parkston covering well. That one too strong out of the back row. And Winter, I think, with their biggest lead here so far of 6. If you're just joining us, and Otis gives the point right back. Winter took down Platte Geddes 25-17, 25-17. First match of the morning. Then took down a very good Wagner team. That Platte Geddes team is impressive too. They have a sub-500 record, but they are a good young team. And then took down Wagner 30-28 and 25-17, and just defeated a very good Burke team 25-20 and 25-15. Taking on this Parkston team who's undefeated on the day. That's blocked at the net. Nice job keeping it in play. Holzbauer will go cross court. Root's just going to have to tip it over. Excuse me, that was Oakley there. This one was, I believe that was Oakley again. So, again, this Parkston team, they start trailing and they just know how to fight right back. Here's Barfus down the line. Overhand dig there by Parkston. Oh, Oakley missed that one. That's 4. Yep. Mistimed it. As Alice Wilson now serving. And Alice with the ace. Alice aces. Winter hasn't had a ton of aces today, but you're playing better competition. And again, this SESD's got some very, very good volleyball teams in it. It's a tough conference. And is that going to be 4? Ooh, boy. I'm going to say 4 on Parkston. So Wilson again, deep serve. Oh, boy. Not sure about that one. Looked like that fell in. And it sounds like adding teams to this SESD conference. Miller for sure. Sounds like maybe Kimball Whitelake. Conference getting bigger as Sargent is going to finish that off with another kill. Peyton's had a great tournament so far. Winner up by 7. Plan is that next year Wagner will host this tournament, and then the year after that in 2027 it'll be Winter's turn again. But adding these 2 new teams, we'll see how that plays out. Nice dig by Sokshin. Ironheart will just tip it over. And that one too strong and out of bounds. Hitting air by Zebart. And looks like we're going to have our last time out called by Parkston. We thank you for watching and listening to Winter Warriors Live on the Live Ticket Network.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers. Your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Set 1, Winter leads at 21-13. Coach Schauer uses her last time out. First-year coach for this Lady Trojan team. And Sokshin with the service error. thought she was a new coach. I didn't think she looked familiar. She looks very young. I just asked somebody, she's only about 18. But got a good team going here. Outside to Ironheart, and the missed jump. Just like that, here comes the Trojans. Good timeout there called by Coach Schauer. This is Bogenreef with the serve. She's the one that hurt that ankle. Fighting through it. Blocked at the net. Another block played up by Winter. Outside to Sargent. And that one was in. Sargent finding that corner pocket. And not sure where the ball went. Nobody knows. Must have rolled down the hallway there. I was told that Platte Geddes hoping to have another gym added on here by the time they host this tournament again in 5, 6, 7 years, depending if those new teams added. That'll be exciting for them. They upgraded their floor in their Ox gym. Looks very nice. Tight to the net, and that will put us at 23-15, Lady Warriors. Parkston is out of timeouts. Not sure why it says we have 4 timeouts, but yeah, Sargent still serving. Good floating serve. Nice up by Kane, though. Little tip over. Winter not quite ready. Got a little lazy on the heels there. Got to be ready for anything. Tough to cover, but boy, you don't want to start letting up against this team. Addison Kane now serving, one of those 2 seniors. Outside Otis, blocked at the net. And on the dig, it goes out of bounds, and we are at set point for the Lady Warriors. We saw Parkston get beat by Burke in that first set, and then, boy, they came back alive. They're down now, can't give up here. Ziegler with the serve. Barfus, that wasn't, it wasn't a great set. Gracie knew it. Barfus tried to get there and just didn't get the shoulder square. And so we're at our second set point here. Gonna go right back to Barfus, and down the line she terminates, and Winter will take set 1, 25-17. Good first set there, but this one is far from being over. We'll step away, be back after word from some of our sponsors.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your trusted local Beck's seed dealer. Beck's has earned the confidence of growers across the country with proven performance and unmatched growth. But they're not stopping there. They're driven to innovate, discover, and help you succeed season after season. Stop in and talk to Trace and the team at Meyer Ag to take advantage of Beck's unbeatable reward programs for this year's seed sales. Meyer Ag, making every acre count for you.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back in Platte as I get my scoreboard updated. As Winter has a 1-0 lead set-wise, taking that first set, 25-17. But we saw Parkston fall big to Burke here earlier and came storming back. Absolutely did not look like the Parkston volleyball team that we've all seen in that first set, and then just absolutely turned it on to come back and beat Burke. So this is Zebart starting it out. Oh, Otis. Too far underneath on that one. Winner started slow in this first set. See if they rebound quickly here. Good pass there, set up outside to Barfus. Kane with nice dig, but just not enough underneath. That ties us up one apiece. Winner takes this set. They win the tournament. Parkston trying to force that final decisive third set. I don't think Winner wants to have to go 3 with this Parkston team. See if they can come out here and keep the pedal to the metal. Free ball back to Parkston. Try to get Winner sleeping there. And Barfus says, "You ain't gonna get me sleeping." Such a quick snap of the wrist there. And she absolutely laid the lumber. Oh. Winner's had a lot of points they've given away on service errors today. You hate to see that this time of year. Of course, 4th match of the day. They've all been very competitive. Legs are probably getting a little tired. It's time to power through. You got to credit Gracie Rook playing on that bum ankle. Nice kill for Barfus. She's been kind of relatively quiet today, starting to warm up here in this match. As Alice Wilson back to serve. Another tight one to the net. Good job keeping it alive. Got to be ready for those. Sargent a little slow getting up. 3 apiece now. As we see number 13, Isabel Leichner, the junior, coming back in. Otis from the back row. Nice up there by Parkston. Free ball here. Back set over to Sakshan. Down the line, but did it hit the antenna? Yep. This is Kendall Herman serving. And Sargent. She gets mad. You do not want to be on the other side of the net from her. She brings so much emotion to this team. Great leader at only a sophomore. High energy all the time. Oh, there was no high energy there by the Lady Warriors. Not sure what the defense was doing there. So Kiera Oakley is going to get the ace serve. And again, you cannot let this Parkston team hang around. So Winner took that first, or actually Winner did not win a set over in Parkston. But we saw what they did with Burke. A little joust at the net, and that's going to be won by the Trojans. Winner's struggling serve receive right now. They had issues, Parkston, watching that from home back in September. And Sargent says, "I'm going to terminate." Poor Cora Moss, former Lady Warrior, got her head taken off. Of course, thinking, we were just teammates last year. What are you doing to me? Good serve by Sargent. And another nice swing there and another kill for Parkston. I believe that was Zebart. This is exactly what Parkston did to Burke. Fell in the first set and then just absolutely became the Parkston team that shows why they're one of the better teams in Class B. And Lady Warriors struggling right now to get anything going offensively. And that'll help as Bogenry fighting through that ankle injury of her own. You can tell that her serves, it's really bothering her. But she's gutting it out, didn't even go out to tape it up or anything. As 7th Ziegler serving for Winner. Set her out. Otis, I'll just take it on 2. And that one is down as Berkeley Zebart, huge attack. Right past the arms of Ziegler. Winner got to get a good pass here, get something set up offensively. Good. Again, not a great pass to start things out. And another hitting error by Winner. Down big here, 6-11. I don't think you wanted to have to face Parkston in the third set. And boy, Winner's just mentally needs a timeout. Coach Keyser is going to take it. We'll be back also in 30 seconds.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Coach Keyser using her first timeout. As Winner being doubled up right now. Kane, another tough serve. Winner got that one back in play. This is coming right back. Winner's got to get something set up here. And Otis too strong. That's exactly what Parkston did that first match against Burke. They just absolutely took it to Burke in the second set after they fell big. And no quit in this Parkston team. They are young and they are fighting. Reason they've only lost 5 matches all year. Boy, the Lady Warriors just cannot get anything going right now. Credit good serves by Kane here. She's really mixing it up. Winners, again, when they played Parkston last month, they really struggled serve-receive. And not getting good passes and not getting anything set. That'll help, though, as that one's too deep. Right idea, pushing it to the corner. And Winner will catch a big break, and they got to do some rallying here. Otherwise, we're going to go 3 sets. As Gracie Root now serving. Good pass from Kane. Bogenreef set up outside. Barfus with a little roll shot, and it just drops in the line. So Winner trying to climb back in this. They're taking set 1, 25-17. Little punch shot over there. That was Herman, I believe. And a little miscommunication. Oh, they're going to call it on Winner. The old roofing calls, they used to call that, but planing, different names for it. But so point. I think the score is supposed to be 15-9. Oh, nice up by Kane. That ball's still alive. Blocked again at the net. The Parkston team is so scrappy. That one it was in. Yeah, it did fall in. I think it was, are they going to say? Not sure what. So it was close. I don't know. It was a close. Parkston getting a lot of breaks right now. Winner had some in the first set. You just got to play through those. And we got a net violation on the Lady Warriors. It's just not going Winner's way here in set 2. That happens sometimes. You know, you They dominate set one. They took control, and right now Parkston's just taking control of this. Winter just not, serve receive is not good, and they're not getting anything set up. And that one down the line. Nice read by Otis, though. See if they can that'll get them rallying here. Coach Keyser checking, not quite sure who's supposed to be serving. I think it is Otis to serve. So 17-9, Winter's got some work to do here. Credit Parkston, they did not let down. That one just gets across. Otis gonna attack from the back row. Winter's just not finding the openings. And that'll help with the block by Barfus. Getting in on the block party. Blocked at the net. Up past the outside, Sargent. Full shot blocked by Barfus, gonna come right back. See if Winter can get it set up here. And Sargent just missed it. Man, that was set right there for her. 18-10 our score as Alexis Holzbauer coming in. Sometimes sometimes the set just doesn't go your way. Good hustle by Wilson as that ball fortunately goes into the net. Wilson was ready for it. Again, you cannot leave a team like this hanging around, and that will help as Wilson will score the point. Winter trying to climb back in here. Down by 6. Got to be ready for anything here. Oh, that does not help. So 19-12 our score. Winter giving away a lot of free points here. Sakshin blocked, played up nicely by the Trojans. Sakshin again, blocked again, and after it bounced off the net, that's tough for Parkston. Well, that's just tough to cover. Good hustle by the Trojans, though. So Kylie Sakshin now back to serve. Blocked again, Sargent. Good attacking there. Oh! They're going to say it was touched. Legal hit. And that's going to be for double hit, actually, I believe. So Winter back within 5. I think it was in. I think it was in. It was, from my angle, it looked close. Parkston fans do not like it, but Coach Schauer going to call the timeout. Winter down by 4. We'll be back in 30.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Back to live action here as Winter back within 4. Coach Schauer using a timeout. Sargent off the block and down. Winter trying to get back in this. Just gets over. Full shot, but out of bounds. Leichner had the shoulders turned just too much at an angle. Sakshin again with the serve. Good up there. Otis wants to take it on two. She does. Roll shot back to Winter. See if they can get something set up here. Outside to Sargent. Wow! Sargent with another slam. Credit Parkston, they were there, but man, that thing might have had a tail on it. It had so much steam behind it. Wowzers. Sargent, the sophomore, stepping up for Winter. Free ball here. Got to be ready for it. Ironheart just tip it over. Winter needs to get an attack here. Free ball here. This is when they need to set up. Go back right to Sargent. Ooh, had to adjust a little bit. Nice dig by Kane. And a double hit into the net, and that'll do it as Winter ties it up. 19 apiece. But now Winter cannot let off. They've got to take this momentum, stay on the gas. Parkston back on their heels a little bit. Good serve again. That hit the antenna, yep. And that'll be a hitting error on the Trojans. And Coach Schauer says, we better talk about this. Going to use her last time out. We'll step away. We thank all of you for watching and listening. We'll be back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Dakota Behavioral Health. We offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step for better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace for all your seed and agronomy needs.
Our last time out called by Parkston here as Soction continues to serve. Winters come storming back. They got to keep striking. Feed it to Sargent. Good dig again by Kane there, and good timeout called by the Trojans as that ties us up 20 apiece. What a nice set here going on between these two teams. Two good volleyball teams going at it. Kiera Oakley now back to serve. Blocked at the net. Oh, nice hustle by Sargent. Everybody back off the floor, and let's see what that was. I believe that was Zebart. Yep. Parkston back up by one. Again, this team will not go away. Trying to force set three. Outside to Ironheart. And just got too far underneath. All of a sudden, the Lady Warriors find themselves down by two. Coach Kieser has a timeout. Back row by Otis. Just gets it over. Wasn't pretty, but it worked. And Sargent will go back to serve. Parkston is out of timeouts. Winter does have one. Peyton looked and tie it up here if she can. And she will with the ace. Winter kind of turned their back. She got to be a little careful there. Good hustle by Parkston. Almost kept that ball alive. Turn your backs too quickly, you're in trouble. Good diving, floating serve again. Here's Zebart. Nice strike. Otis didn't get a whole lot on it. Nice up by Sargent. Otis with the roll shot. Outside here, Zebart again. Can Winter run it down? Good job by Soction calling everybody off. Oh, Sargent beautiful up. See if Otis can finish it. Nope. Nice job by Holzbauer to keep that alive. Otis tipping it, and it's down for the tip kill. Wow. 23-22. What a set. Wow. Two teams battling here. Two fairly young teams if you look at it. You know, Winter with 4 seniors. Only 2 seniors for Parkston. Winter's come back from a big deficit here. Good serve again. This is tight to the net, going to be tipped. Ooh, boy, tight to the net again. The ball's still alive. Both teams doing a lot of jousting here. Free ball here. Winner, see if they can use it. Ooh, that's close for Otis. Oh, from her knees, Holzbauer with the save. Both teams getting a little tense here. And Gracie Rutt with the sneak and the tip, and we're at match point. But Lady Warriors were down huge in this. They are now 1 point away from taking it, but be ready for anything. Sargent with the serve. Deep serve. This is a free ball here. Set up Otis to the outside. That'll do it! The Lady Warriors come from behind, and they are your 2025 SESD Conference champions. Wow, what a comeback for the Lady Warriors. I think one time they were down 17-10, and they just hung around. And credit Parkston, man, your setter gets hurt, she guts it out. She just plays tough the whole time, and that is a good Parkston team that Winter just took down. They will fall to 26-6. Winter will improve to 23-6. Best of luck to Parkston the rest of the season. I think that team's got a great chance of showing up at the Class B state tournament in Rapid. But the Winter Lady Warriors are your 2025 SESD champs. They're Big Dakota champs. Runners up at the Pentagon tournament. They are continuing to roll. They have one more regular season match. I hate to say it. I think they've got Region 7A wrapped up as the 1 seed. But Lakota Tech does have one match left. Winter still has Platte Geddes here on Monday night. That'll be brought to you by the Platte Geddes crew. And congratulations to the Winter Lady Warriors. We're going to get some pictures, get them posted to our Facebook page. And don't forget Monday night here back in Platte. The Platte Geddes crew will bring you that match. I'll have the band and chorus concert starting at 7 o'clock on Winter Warriors Live. Don't forget the football team at Clark Willow Lake on Thursday night. That'll be brought to you by the Clark Willow Lake crew. So a lot of stuff still going on this next week. And again, congratulations to Winter. Way to fight back in that last set. And they are your SESD champs. We'll talk to you again real soon. We thank all of you for watching and listening to WinterWarriorsLive.com.